Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's Pilates Flow. We are going to be doing a 10-minute express core workout. This is going to be more beginner to intermediate level, so I hope you enjoy. Let's get started with one deep grounding breath. So I'd like a slight bend in those knees, rest those arms at your side, close your eyes, and give me a deep inhale through that nose. Really breathe it in. And exhale it out. Float open those eyes, come to the back of your mat, reach those arms above your head, and tuck that chin in and walk it out into a plank. And we're just gonna hold a nice strong plank here for 10 seconds. Really reach through those fingertips, nice and long, core is plugged in here, engaged, slight bend in those elbows. Hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back into a downward dog. Really just pedal it out here. Push those shoulders back. Extend one heel to the mat, bend the other leg, and switch. And come into that plank position again, except come onto those forearms. So again, strong in that core here, and you're just gonna touch one knee to the mat and then the other for 10, 9, 8, back is nice and flat here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back into a child's pose. Reach it forward. You can bring those arms out to that right side. And then onto that left. And come up into a side plank. So on that left forearm, legs are straight out. And as a modification, you can always bend that bottom leg. So I'm going to bend that bottom leg for today and lift up out of those hips and those obliques. Lift that right arm to the top. And we're just going to pulse that right leg up and down for 9, 8, 7, reaching through that top arm for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg down. We're going to come into a forearm plank here, and we're just going to hold for 10 seconds. Back is nice and flat. So imagine if there were marbles on your back, nothing would roll. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. We're going to come onto that other side plank. So on that right forearm, you can either straighten the legs or bend that bottom knee if you need to. And reach out of that left arm. Pulse that left leg up for 10, 9. Lift up out of the obliques here for 7, 6. Point that left leg for 5, 4. Lengthen through everything. I promise you'll feel it more. For 3, 2, and last one. Rest it down. Come back into that forearm plank. We're going to hold it here for another 10, 9. Really strong through those abs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down and come into a seated position. Deep breath, but work in those planks. Bring those arms forward, and we're just gonna come back into a C position with that spine and that core until you feel it fire up. Knees and toes are squeezed together, and we're just gonna do little reaches right here. For 10. Really reach through those arms for 9. Squeeze the legs together for 8. 7. Make sure you're breathing for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Finish it at the top. Shake those arms out. And we're going to bring those arms right back where they were. Lower it down till we feel it fire up. Lift that left leg. We're going to crunch it in and twist towards that left side and straighten it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, reach through those arms and that left leg for 2, and last one. Sit it up, rest it down for a breath, and bring those arms forward. We're going to move on to that right leg. Sit it back, right leg straight, crunch it in, and twist towards that right side for 10, 9, 8, inhale as you lower, exhale as you twist for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Rest it down, and we're going to lower it all the way down, lower back, middle back, and upper back. Reach those arms above your head, legs long, just kind of stretch everything out, and then come into a ball. Bring those knees in, hug it in. Bring those legs straight up in the air and touch those heels. So you're in a Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. Arms are at your side, pressed into the mat, core is engaged, lower back pressed in. And we're just going to open those legs out and tap the heels at the top. So open, tap, tap for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep those legs open, and you're going to give me 10 circles in one direction right here. Really squeezing those legs. The lower back is imprinted into the mat, and those feet have an external rotation. For 6, 5. I know it feels a little funny, but you definitely feel it. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. Reverse those circles for 10, 9, 8, 7. Just a small movement right here, drawing little circles with those big toes for 5, 4. Make sure you're breathing for these last 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees into the chest. Give that spine a little roll. You can bring those knees over to that left side. Look over that right side body. And switching sides. Knees over to the right, looking over that left shoulder. We're going to bring those legs back up into the air and lower them to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up out of that head, neck, and shoulders. And we're just going to reach towards the right side and then the left for 10, 9. A modification here is you can bend those legs into a diamond-shaped bend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Rest it down. Roll it up. We're going to come into one more downward dog. Pedal it out for a breath and roll it forward into another plank position. Strong plank position. Hands are underneath shoulders. Core is plugged in. And you're just going to tap that left foot out, bring it back in, and then the right for 10, 9, We're really strong in that core. Back is nice and flat. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one each side. Hold it here and slowly lower those arms down into an upward facing dog. Breathe it out. Look over that right shoulder. Breath. And then that left shoulder for a breath. And sit it back into a child's pose. Reach those arms forward. And walk those hands up. And you can stay in this position with those hands rested on your thighs. We're just going to finish off with 2 grounding breaths to kind of bring that heart rate down and bring everything back together. So close those eyes and give me a big inhale through that nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And one more inhale. And exhale it out. You can come into a seated position, and that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.